Hi, this is Dina with Pretty Productive. Welcome back to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is a weekly check-in for the second week of April, so from April 8th through the 15th. And let's go ahead and get started. So I always seem to start with groceries, so let's start there. So I had Sam's Club for $11, and that's only because I had Sam's cash that I used on the transaction. Safeway for $12, Walmart for $25, Walmart for $26, and I did not have HelloFresh, so I don't have that expense this week. So a total of $74 that I spent. If you saw my last video, I did catch my math error during the editing of the video, so I had 448 to start minus 74. So 374. So I began this month with 300 in my checking account that I left there for online groceries and 300 in cash. So I'm still have another $74 to use for the online. I'm going to use that first before I start to touch the cash. So I do need to go grocery shopping today, which will probably start that dipping into that cash. For eating out a little bit better this week, and I'm not going to count what I did Sunday because that's technically into week 3. So it was Applebee's for $12, Carolina's for $13, and Bambino's for $33. So $58, still a little high, but much better than my first week. So 93 minus 58. I have $35 to last me till the end of the month, which we all know that's not going to happen. And then for my spending, again, I did not track. I just took the $50 out, and I currently have $25 left from that $50. And then for gas, I had one expense for $66. So I started the week with $180 minus $66. I have $114 left, which should be fine. So for spending, I'm just going to put the whole $50 because I'm going to either roll that over or put it towards eating out. My mom, I had one expense. Okay, let's see. Went to Dunkin' Donuts. I spent $10, and I spent cash that I had in my wallet. So that's $72. Miscellaneous, I have not touched yet. Personal care, I did not spend anything. I do have an unbudgeted expense that might come out of that. Entertainment. Okay, so I had $55 in entertainment, and we went to a play when my sister was here, and that was $125. So obviously that was not enough. I did have some excess money from Easter. I took that, and then I took some money that I still had in my Venmo. So that's where I came up with that $125. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I did spend this $55. That envelope is empty, so that is done. Medicine, I spent $90. I knew I was going to have refills this month, and so I have $10 left. Household, I had two expenses. Because we had company, I went ahead and got new bedding, blankets, pillows, everything for our guest room bed because it just needed really to be refreshed. And it was $45 and $61. It was $106. So I am over $6. And I'll probably take that out of spending. So that's where I was. I mean, pretty good. Now for the rest of the month, pretty much groceries is going to have to be where it's at. We did go out a lot this weekend, so I'm kind of ready to cook at home and just be home. So I think we're okay with that. And I do believe that I've got money in date night still. We are going to go to a movie today, but we go during the day. We have like loyalty drink cups that are $2 to fill, and then I have a popcorn card that it's $1. So it runs $18 for the 2 tickets because they're matinee, so $9 each, plus the drinks. And the popcorn's another $5, so it'll be $23. So plenty of money in date night still to cover that today. And I actually will just pull this cash when I go because I don't pre-buy the tickets because they charge us a $3 surcharge and the theater is empty. I'm like, I don't really understand why I would pay that. So that is that. And then just to kind of give you a little bit of an update. So I did end up taking some hours from my old job, just to kind of help her out. So I figured after the end of this month, I may or may not. I've been trying to help my daughter more, and so it's been conflicting with the hours that I took. But I think I'm going to have an incremental income of $1,000 this month, and that is going to go right into my general sinking funds. We did get our taxes back, and for the first time in 25 years, we do not have to pay federal. In fact, we're getting a federal refund of $1,900, but we did have to pay state of $775, I believe it was. So I've written that check out. I'll mail that today, and then when the refund comes in, I'll pay myself back the money that I just paid for state. And then I'll probably go ahead and take the balance of that and roll it into my general fund. My general sinking fund has taken a huge hit this month. First of all was my glasses for $610. Then it was tax prep for $400, which I had planned on. And I had something else come out of there that was big. So needless to say, it is pretty low right now, but I'm confident that in between my incremental income and the tax refund, I can build that back up. I like to have like $3,000 in that, and it's kind of an emergency fund, but it's really more of a sinking fund for things that come through that I know I'm going to have to spend money on, but you know, hopefully not things I'm spending money and then paying them from that fund, which weren't budgeted for that. So that's my plan. As far as my fixed expenses, they're pretty much on track so far. And then I did go ahead and update my transactions. I do have this one Amazon purchase. Actually, you know what? I did take it out of household. I thought I took it out. I was going to take it out of unbudgeted, but I didn't. So. Okay, so that one's not an unbudgeted, but at this point, any kind of eating out is probably either going to have to come out of groceries or it's going to have to come out of miscellaneous. And that's that. I'll update this. I only had a couple sinking funds. The $400 for taxes, my glasses I had here. I did pick them up. They work so much better than my last year glasses. So that was good. Okay, so as far as taking money out of my envelopes, let's go ahead and go here. So I'm not going to take anything out of groceries yet because I'm still working off that $300, though I will probably take it out right now. So out of eating out is $58. Now I did go get change and throw it in my back to bank so I could put money back in here. So 50, 60, and then put $2 back. So 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So that is correct. And I'll update my trackers off camera. Spending, I get the new 50 for this week. that in my wallet. Household is empty. My mom, I spent 10. That in the back to bank. So she has 20, 40, 60, 72. Yes, that's correct. So I just have to take a moment and talk about my donut experience. So my mom loves Dunkin' Donuts. It's like, you know, it's a huge treat. That and a root beer float. So my sister and I were going to go visit. My sister said, hey, do you mind grabbing donuts? I'm like, absolutely not. So I go into Dunkin' Donuts. There's a long line. It's a Wednesday morning, like not a weekend. And there are 6 donuts in the case, you know, with the shells. And there's 4 chocolate frosted and 2 glazed. And I'm thinking, well, they must have donuts in the back because why would they be out of donuts on a Wednesday morning? Those were the last 6 donuts. So normally when I go and get my mom donuts, I get 2 of the munchkins for the staff and for the other residents so they don't feel left out. And I get a half a dozen. So my sisters and I and my mom can each have, you know, a donut. Well, I didn't get to do the munchkins. There were no munchkins. And then when I got the half a dozen, we each got 1, and then my mom ate 3 and then forgot that she'd even eaten them, but she was so happy. So that's what it's all about. Miscellaneous should still have 100. Personal care, I did not spend anything. I still desperately need to get my hair cut. So I might try to get that done this week. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 102. Entertainment is empty, and then my back to bank is here. So short and sweet, I'm trying to think. I don't think I took anything. I did get Liam's nails done, but I paid cash for that. And then it was my nephew's birthday, and I took the cash out of here for that. So I think that was it. Let me just check one more thing. Nope. Date night I'm going to take out for today. Miscellaneous. Target thrifting. I did update my Christmas tracker. Savings. I took the money I had left over for last week and put that actually in the box for the savings challenge just so I wouldn't spend it. And hopefully I'll have money left between groceries, spending, and maybe personal care to start funding my 100 envelope challenge. So that would be great. Okay, I think that's everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not done so already, please consider subscribing and hit the alert for new videos. And also if you can give me a thumbs up, that really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. Have a great week.